everyone, this is Maurizio, editor-in-chief of PowerElectronicsNews.com, and welcome to PCIM, showing in Nuremberg. I have the pleasure today to be here together with Alex Lidow, CEO of EPC. Hi Alex, welcome on board.
Thank
How
you,
is going?
Maurizio. It's going very, very well.
Thank
It's a lot
you.
of fun here at PCIM today.
Yeah, thanks a lot for coming on. So, PCIM, Power Electronics Conference, what's news from EPC? Which solutions are you showing?
So, first of all, EPC has been in this business now for a long time, 14 years in production. But what we see is every few years something goes past a tipping point, and it's kind of exciting. So in this last year, we saw artificial intelligence go past the tipping point. And for every AI chip out there, there's a GAN. There are several GAN chips powering it, and that's really caused the demand to soar. I think that will continue because first it was NVIDIA and now AMD's coming in, and then you've got companies like Alibaba, Amazon, Meta, Microsoft. They're all coming in making AI chips, and they are all using GAN to power them. The other thing that's happening that's I think going to be very exciting. First of all, if you think about the two things that are probably 5 years from now we'll look back and say were the most important things that changed in our world, one will be AI. So GAN powers AI. The other one's going to be these humanoid robots. Because as we age as a population and there are fewer and fewer young people, we're going to need humanoid robots. And all the humanoid robots that are out there are getting better and better, lower cost, and they're all using GAN for the motors and for the LiDAR sensors and for the DC to DC converters. It's another big market coming up.
So Alex, you have been at the forefront of power electronics for decades. So you saw the transition from bipolar transistor to power MOSFET with your contribution as well, and now GAN. Okay, so you will talk in Power Up in Milan. So thanks in advance for your opening. You will talk about what a long strange trip it's been. So could you share key challenges, milestones that you have encountered during this transition? How your experience shaped the vision on GAN, on the future of GAN?
So, there's a famous saying that was attributed to Mark Twain, but nobody can prove it, and that is that history doesn't repeat itself, but it certainly rhymes. And I think that's true with GAN and MOSFETs. That, we introduced MOSFETs in 1978, power MOSFETs, and they went through a journey to replace bipolar transistors, but really the journey was to enable new things that we never thought would happen. A laptop computer. I mean, I remember getting a call from a guy named Steve, who was, turned out to be Wozniak, trying to get GAN or MOSFETs so that he could put the power supply inside the Apple II computer. And then IBM did that. And so we were able to get computers that sit on desks because of MOSFETs, but also all motors changed because of MOSFETs. And companies that were establishing bipolar transistors tried to destroy MOSFETs by saying they're unreliable, you can't trust them, and believe me, we know because we do everything, we can tell you. So now here we are with GAN, and similar thing. We're seeing new applications like these, LiDAR was one of the first new applications, but also, these super fast chargers, AI systems, humanoid robots, and those are all new applications that didn't exist before, and they're all based on GAN. And that's what we're seeing. And we're also seeing those companies that are big in MOSFETs, who shall remain unnamed, are also saying, GAN, maybe a small market, got to be careful, they may not be reliable. We know because we don't make them, so we know they're not reliable. And so we see that happening. But the adoption is unstoppable at this point.
So talking about energy, we talked a couple of months ago on PowerElectronicsNews.com about energy, the cost of energy. So how do wideband gap, in particular gallium nitride, contribute to reduce the true cost of energy and enhancing sustainability? Also considering the request, the global challenges in energy demand.
Well, I think it's a profound issue. The cost of energy drives our cost of living. When energy goes up, it costs us more. And so driving down the cost of energy is a fundamentally good thing for society. And with GaN, it saves 10, 15, 20% of energy compared to a MOSFET. That's good. But where the savings really happens is in the new applications. So for example, a last mile delivery bot, which we have driving around here, well, that saves a lot because you don't have to have a big truck going through congested city streets. Right. Drones, same thing, delivering medicine to where it wasn't possible before. May not save energy, but it may save the energy of somebody who's dying. And I think AI will be a major force, both of consuming energy initially and then helping us save energy in the long term by coming to conclusions more efficiently, driving machines more efficiently. And it'll be the new applications that will really improve our standard of living through lower cost of energy.
So you mentioned AI, you mentioned also a lot of application. Last question, looking forward in the future, do you think that there are a trend, a particular innovation, any particular technologies that could be game changers? And in all of these, the companies, which consideration should keep in mind to stay competitive and capitalize on these developments, exciting developments, at least next?
Well, I think there are two game changers in our society, and I mentioned them before. It's AI and humanoid robots, and I think that's what we need to watch.
Okay.
They both have possible positive and possible very negative effects on our society. And what's going to happen with AI is, right now it's a curiosity. People like to try it. We have to find real uses and use it in a disciplined way as opposed to in evil ways. With humanoid robots, they have the possibility of displacing people in a negative way or in a positive way. As we age and fewer people enter the workforce, it's good to have robots to do the tasks that people don't like to do. And robots have hundreds of motors, they have hundreds of sensors, they have lots of electronics in them. GaN powers all of it, GaN does all of that, and that's great. So those are two areas to watch. What is AI going to be used for? And humanoid robots, how are they going to be applied?
Thank you, Alex. Thanks a lot for this insightful interview. And so, see you soon in Italy.
That's right.
For the
Thank you,
Power Up.
Maurizio.
Thank you, Alex.
All right.
Thank you. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned on powerelectronicsnews.com. Thanks.